Hey YouTube, it's ICU, and today I wanted to create this really quick video to discuss the next generation iPhone with you guys, as well as some rumors pertaining to the possibility of a brand new MacBook having been leaked in a national interview. Alright, starting off, let's talk about the iPhone 7. There's a video that's starting to propagate throughout the Apple blogosphere and kind of spread like crazy. Essentially, the individual who created it tried to make it look like a factory worker, presumably at Foxconn. One of Apple's biggest contractors is taking a spy video of what's claimed to be the next generation iPhone. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. I'm just going to open up Safari here. This is the exact video in question. Alright, so that's pretty much the video in its entirety. The worker appears to fumble around with the next generation iPhone 7. They're trying to say it's the real iPhone 7, though it kind of has a prototype-esque feel to it. Well, let me just tell you that video is 100% fake. Let's go ahead and open up photos here. I actually captured a couple of quick images from that video itself. So the first of which is just to show you guys, this is the front of the purported iPhone 7. So essentially it looks to be a side bezel-less phone with, of course, top and bottom bezels that seem to be unfinished aluminum, and the back of it is also aluminum, but that's also the biggest thing that gives this leak away as being fake. So let's go ahead and zoom in. One other thing to note too, though, is that this appears to be a camera module right above the Apple logo instead of in its traditional location. And of course, we also don't see any sort of flash unit on the back at all. Very weird stuff. But what I'm talking about is down below at the bottom. You see those right there? Those are the FCC markers that Apple actually did away with the release of the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus. So I have a 6s Plus right here, and on the back of it, you'll notice that we do not have any sort of FCC markers whatsoever. Let's go ahead and refocus on this here. You can see it simply says iPhone, and then it just goes into the design by Apple in California, assembled in China, and it also lists the model number. When we take a look at the back of the iPhone 6 Plus, however, this phone's predecessor, you can see those FCC markings. Again, they're identical to what we see here in this leak if you look closely enough. So let's go ahead and get a close-up of that here. You can see it is kind of hard to make out because the image is definitely blurry, but we do have that traditional FCC logo along with the other do not dispose markings, etc. So there's absolutely no way that Apple would go back. This was a huge move for them to be able to release a product without those markings on the back like that. So even though this is undoubtedly fake, what do you guys think about the design in general, which I just showed you guys in that quick video that I played toward the beginning? Let me know down below in the comment section. Personally, I'm not too big of a fan of it, but let me know your thoughts. Now, next up, let's talk about something else that is related, but it's not necessarily for the iPhone 7. However, it is for a next generation iPhone. According to a new report today from My Drivers, Apple is expected to refresh their lower cost iPhone C series as early as April 2016, as indicated by China Mobile's roadmap, which we see here. And the device, being the iPhone 6C, is expected to feature a 4-inch overall design, similar to the iPhone 5S, along with an all-aluminum casing with either 2 or 3 colors available, and that same kind of curvature we have on the front of these latest iPhones, being the design introduced by the 6 and 6 Plus, which of course was carried over into the S series. It's also said to be powered by the same, albeit possibly underclocked A10 CPU as the 6S and 6S Plus, and feature an 8-megapixel rear-facing camera and a 1.2-megapixel front-facing camera. Finally, let's talk about the possibility of a 2016 MacBook having been leaked in a national interview. And of course, the interview I'm referring to is 60 Minutes, in which there's clearly some sort of a laptop or possibly tablet keyboard hybrid sitting in the background. Well, following a day of crazy rumors that suggested this is anything from the next MacBook Pro to an unbelievable 15-inch refreshed MacBook Air. Apple has since confirmed that this is just the 2015 new MacBook. MacBook and nothing else. Of course, it does look slightly bigger, but that's just because we have nothing to judge its scale in the background, and it looks to be sitting sideways, so the proportions could easily be misconstrued, and it could just be presenting some sort of an optical illusion. But either way, what we can take away from this is that the iPhone 7 leak is fake. We may be getting an iPhone 6C as early as this spring, and a next generation MacBook was not leaked by Apple. So I hope you guys liked this video. Let me know your thoughts about anything discussed in it down below in the comments section. Of course, click the subscribe button next to my channel name if you have yet to be updated more often, such as when I release videos like this one, or covering things such as jailbreaking, and to be notified more frequently, like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. And until next time, this is ICU signing out.